Welcome back, and today I'm gonna sort of share my experience of going down a hill called Ralston, which is sort of a steep hill. It sort of is next to a couple schools, and I'm sort of riding it easy right now. I can hit about 50 miles an hour easily if I start pedaling a little bit, but for the most part, I'm gonna stay about 40 something miles an hour, 30 to 40 miles an hour, depending. It also has a couple of stop lights, as you see, not stop signs, but they're stop lights. And so one of the tricky things about descending a hill like this is you sort of have to anticipate where the cars are. Like you see that guy turning, and also where the lights are going to be. And especially there's this one light that you'll see. It's around a blind curve. In other words, you know where the curve is going, but you can't see the light yet. But it's a typical hill, and it's actually one of the fun hills as long as you're not going to get hit. And that's sort of the irony of this thing. This is where a car decided to hit me, and so here I am coming to a full stop. And it's one of the little skills that you learn when you start riding downhill, how to maintain your weight on both tires, especially the back tire, and then of course you want to use your front as much as possible in terms of braking. Once you start braking, you don't want to start with the front because that'll flip you over. So now we're starting off again, and here we go. And the car's accelerating away from me, but again, I'm not really pushing all that hard. I'm just trying just to sort of enjoy the ride actually at this point, and this is sort of the long straightaway. And again, if I really wanted to, the road, as you can see, is it's actually a good road. It's very clean. A couple bumps here and there, nothing that's going to take you out. But this is now where you get tricky. Here comes the curve, and if you can tell, you can't see that green light around the corner. Even in a car, you really can't. And of course, you have big brakes in a car. On a bike, it gets really dicey, and this is actually where when I had one of the more knuckle-headed maneuvers of my life where I had to make that turn and bail. But here I am. I'm going about I don't know, like 44 miles an hour, pretty much with the traffic. If there were cars next to me, or again, if like I said, if I start pumping a little bit, I could actually even get ahead of the traffic. There's nothing to be gained from that, and now you're starting to come down to the very bottom of Ralston, and that's where the big traffic light is as well. And this is pretty much the end of the ride. And there you go. There's a car right there, and some of these cars sometimes they think, well, I can just squeeze in, or it doesn't matter. It's just a bicyclist. Well, what they don't realize is obviously not only do I have the right of way, but I literally can't stop in time if you pull out like that, and there's no place for me to go. I just don't have enough power to sort of zoom away from you or zoom around you. And so this is it. We're definitely heading toward the end of this ride, and at this point it's pretty flat, and nothing too bad. There is one little part at the section. I'm gonna sort of, as you can see, I'm gonna stop recording in a second. But there's a nice little trail that you can go off. This is actually still right next to the road that I was just on, and there's a little walking / bike trail. And this is the first time I'm on it. It's gorgeous, as you can see. And in the front, up ahead, there's going to be some people with, moms and kids playing. But this is a pretty good ride. I mean, by this time, you're pretty much at the bottom of the hill. And I choose to do this one thing where I make a big left up here. But good ride. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later.